Hey everybody, this is AllStarDoomsday1992 coming back with a new comic book review. This time I reviewed the graphic novel All-Star Superman Volume 2 by Grant Morrison, art by Frank Quitely. I've got to say this is a better book than the first. Still, I'm not a fan of Frank Quitely's art. I don't think that's ever going to change. Half of it is just the way he draws the cape. I don't like the way the cape just kind of goes down to his ass. The other part is I don't know, I get tired of his art very quickly. But I have to say the writing, it's a lot better. It seems like it's more interconnected than the first one. It takes a little bit more of a main focus on the fact that Superman is dying over the first one, which, you know, that's the key reason why I didn't like the first one. Was it shouldn't have been, you know, put together like that. It should have been a put together story. It's just loosely connected by one event, and it doesn't focus on that event as much as Volume 2 does. The first seemed like it was just one of those old nickel comics, you know, pay 10 cents and just get like a one-issue adventure, and I really wasn't wanting that with, you know, when the story is about Superman dying. I don't want to see nickel adventures. I want to see a story where that is the center focus, where you're actually seeing that with these 12 legendary labors being second to that. It makes no sense for me to really read a book that's about the death of Superman and not really get the death of Superman, read, you know, the tales of Superman. You know, it just, you know, but this one fixed it a little bit, mainly because of the Bizarro story. It was a fun read. It was pretty quick for me to get through, mainly because I drank Quitely's art. It's just annoying to me. But the book itself, it was definitely worth the read. I would go pick it up. All-Star Superman Volume 2 is worth reading, especially if you've read the first one. It's a jump from it, but I do not like the ending of it whatsoever. Spoiler warning is the ending. He just flies straight into the sun and just kind of lives there, and that seems pointless to me. He's supposed to die. He doesn't die in any way. It makes him way too much powerful. Makes no sense for this book to even exist, really, in that kind of valor. If you wanted to do the death of Superman, kill Superman, not have him fly into the sun and be the sun. It really makes no sense for that to even fucking happen. So, you know, aside from the whole story being pointless because of the ending, it's a decent read. I enjoyed it a little bit more than I thought of, but I don't think All-Star Superman should be hailed as the definitive Superman book, because it's not the definitive take. It's taken the same basic idea of he's always been Superman and just kind of talking about it, and that's not my Superman. That's not how I see Superman. I guarantee there's other people who don't see Superman like that. So, you know, I don't look at it as a definitive take, because it's not. You know, it's taking the same ideas and retreading up from in different fashion, which, you know, is really in some ways all he can do. You know, after the idea of Superman dying has been done so many times. I mean, it's literally been done to death. But the writing itself is very decent, very well written. You know, so, you know, it's like a 7 out of 10 for me. It's not epic, but it's not terrible. So, you know, it's worth reading. I think you'll enjoy it.